Today is the start of something brand new.
Hey, we're Sam and Kelly, and we've been traveling on the road full-time for the last 3.5 years with our 2 dogs, Sunny and Roxy, and our 2003 Bluebird school bus. But that is about to change as we embark on a brand new adventure.
We have spent the past couple of weeks cleaning out our entire bus.
I'm gonna show you stuff and you can let me know if we're keeping it or not. Bringing it with us. Life vest.
I don't think so.
Sleeping bag.
No.
This jacket.
I like it, but I don't think it's necessary. Weights? Probably. I should probably keep up with my fitness in 2025. No, I need to get rid of that.
Oh, this is yours.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Bye-bye.
I don't like that color. Umbrella?
Maybe we should bring it.
Yeah, maybe we should. Oh yeah, keeping that. No.
No.
Don't need those. If you're wondering where Sam threw all that, right there and right there. Downsize even more than we already have, as we are starting a brand new adventure and taking you along for the whole thing, of course.
This bus is honestly the cleanest it's felt in I don't even know how long. It's making me extra sad to drop it off because I just want to like live in here now because we got almost all of our shit out.
And it feels so much more open and big. It's 2025 and we first started dreaming about road life in 2020 when we bought our van. We are going into our 4th year of living full time in a small vehicle, and as you can imagine, we are craving some sort of change. So although we are downsizing and living out of a Subaru basically for I'm not even sure how long, we will probably always have a rig of some kind, and we will still have the bus when we get back. There will be more bus adventures. We just need to figure out a few things for ourselves of what we want next. And that first starts with us dropping off the bus. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little refresher on what the bus looks like now that it's going into hibernation. So here's a little mini bus tour while it looks amazing.
Come on in, madam.
So we have our little grass entryway. We have this shoe storage that's now storage for random stuff. As you know, we built that this year. Then over here in the cab, we have these upper cabinets that we built this year for extra storage.
Dog bed for Sunny.
And our engine right there. Driver's seat. And then look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, this honestly is a dream home in here. It is stunning. Storage underneath these benches.
Air conditioning. We can't forget about the air conditioning right here.
Air conditioning that we love. We actually have 2 of them. One here.
One underneath the
one
bed.
Over there.
Beautiful kitchen. Stove and oven combo.
We also have heating, filtered water, and regular tap water. Storage.
Cute.
Big kitchen, desk area.
Cute espresso mugs that are hanging. A signature.
We should probably take those down because it's not in season anymore, but it's cute. Large fridge. Pull-out pantry. And then an empty closet. Just a couple things left that we don't need to bring. Where the magic happens. This right here is what got me so excited to buy the bus. Look how gorgeous that is. Here is the bedroom. It's between a queen and a king. No one believes us, but it is. Gorgeous skylight. We've taken down all of our plants, as you can see, so the only ones hanging are the artificial ones. And little storage over there and a mirror. I feel like we've been a little bit fatigued with bus life and we've become really ready to try something different, because although it's really desirable to do this, it does get very exhausting, and for multiple reasons. The obvious one being you have to do everything yourself. There's just a lot of manual and mental labor that goes involved, like decision fatigue and all that kind of stuff. Decision fatigue is actually going to follow us along our journey, I can assure you of that. But we just simply wanted to do something new. I think we'll always have, like I said, a rig of some kind.
Including this bus. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But we are just wanting to try something new and maybe find somewhere to partially set roots, which is going to be a very long journey throughout this year, and who knows if we will even find something. But that's what we're going to figure out in 2025.
Kelly, this is it. Oh no.
It's time to put the bus away for a very, very long time.
Oh man, I'm not gonna miss this. Let's go!
Okay, 30 minutes later, feels like. We fit the bus into storage. We have a family friend that's letting us park it on the side of their house, but there's like a fence here and a fence here, and it is like, I don't think we've ever parked in a tighter space, and we're obviously extremely worried to hit their fence. So it was a lot of deep breathing, patience, and concentration, but Sam did it. If that was me driving through that, I couldn't even film it because it was so stressful. If that was me, I'd be like hyperventilating, but he did it like a champ. So let's wrap this shit up.
Covers.
Yeah, make sure all the windows are closed in case there's rain, which there probably will be.
Close, close.
Whatever.
Well, good enough.
We're leaving the fridge open a crack, or I guess fully, to hopefully prevent mold, maybe. Okay, bus life for at least the first half of 2025. Over. Okay, it is officially day one of our road trip across the country.
The United States of America.
United States of America. We have the whole gang in the car. I'm literally filming on the iPhone because everything is so packed, and our camera's in the back somewhere. Here's Sam, and we have
Antonio.
Roxy. She's sleeping, and then Tony. We have everything packed to the absolute brim. We had it pretty organized until the last second when we just started throwing all this random stuff in that we're like, wait, don't forget this, don't forget this. We're starting in Ventura County, and we are planning on driving about 7 or 8 hours tonight to make it to Route 66. Oh my gosh, it is so cold out, but we are sitting outside at In-N-Out, and we're going to feed the dogs. I brought their bowls. I'm gonna show you what we're giving them tonight on a road trip at In-N-Out. I have their whole canister of kibble, the open farm kibble. We'll do some of this. And their slow feeder bowls. Yes, honey needs to cut that. Then we have our Vital Pet Life salmon oil. And of course, we have 2 puppy patties. Oh my gosh, they're freaking out. Oh, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water to hydrate the kibble a little bit. Healthy and happy life, and then go. Whee! Whee! Roxy has to teach Tony a lesson. She said, we've been asleep all day.
Parazzi. It is 7:30 in the morning in the middle of Oklahoma City, and it is 13 degrees.
Okay, now for the life update part. There might be a little bit of dog panting in the background because they just went absolutely nuts on this bed. So you saw that we put our bus away into storage, and we started this cross-country adventure to ideally find somewhere to set roots. If you've been watching our videos over the past couple of months, we've been talking about how it would be really cool to find somewhere to set roots, hopefully do a travel house combo type of lifestyle, because we have been on the road for over 4 years, and anytime we wanted any kind of break from road life, we had to stay at like friends or family's houses. We haven't had a place of our own to spread out or like start a community in 4 or 5 years. So that's been something that's really been on our minds for a while, is that we want to do that.
In 2020, when we were deciding what we should do during the pandemic, we honestly just looked at ourselves and like, honestly, a van build would be such an exciting and cool experience.
It's the honestly for me.
The honestly. Basically,
we did this because you said honestly like, so many times.
Hey, I keep it honest. I keep it honest.
Basically, we started this van life, bus life adventure because we wanted adventure, and also it was the only way to ever afford a home one day. We were getting really depressed that at the rates that we were working and with our rent and expenses, we probably wouldn't have owned a home within maybe 15 or 20 years. And on top of that, if we were to save for a home, we wouldn't have had any money for travel and things like that. So we obviously rerouted our lives and started remote jobs and ended up doing content creation on top of that, which has been really amazing. Basically just saving a ton of money while traveling. I feel like we kind of like hacked life somehow. It has been by no means not a lot of effort. There's a lot of effort behind the scenes. It has been just kind of the only way to get to this point where ideally we could find somewhere that's affordable to set roots and start building a consistent community, but also have that travel still in our lives and be able to do new adventures like interior decorating, home renovations,
Those are the two.
Just start new activities that we can only do mainly when we're stationary. It's been really cool to experience new cities while we are in a bus or in a van, and we hope to continue to do that. However, it doesn't give you the best representation of where you could ultimately live because we're often at campsites or remote BLM land, and that's not where you're going to probably have your home.
Or a parking lot.
So if you've been following our other socials, you know that we started 2025 as Airbnb nomads. Wait, quick pause from past Sam and Kelly talking about a bunch of random things I don't even remember what we talked about. I blacked out. But real quick, we are about to check out of our Airbnb in Charleston. I wanted to quickly give you like a little bit of a tour because a lot of people asked like, how are you budgeting this? How much does it cost? So I want to give you a very helpful Airbnb budget tip if you want to do a longer term stay. Also, I'm going to give you a little tour inside of our Airbnb. There's our road trip vehicle. And, oh.
Come on in. Welcome to our humble abode.
So, starting here with the cool storm door that the dogs loved to look out in.
We've got a nice big living room. We got a nice little desk that we were working on over here.
This is where we were primarily working, here and on the couch.
Then in here we've got a full kitchen. We've got a 4-burner stove with an oven. We basically cooked, I'd say, more than half of our meals while we're here. Huge budget tip. It came with 2 different coffee makers. Granted, we kind of brought our own coffee, but it was cool that they provided the coffee. We had a big dining room table that we were not able to use because the entire time was filled with puzzles. Wait, how long have we been doing this?
How long have we been here? 3 weeks?
Wow! Hey! We did it! We did it! I really think I did the most.
Yeah, I've been in my puzzle area since we've been in Charleston, and luckily I have my friend who's really good at puzzles who's been helping out. So yeah, the puzzles took over the table this entire time until just about a couple days ago when we started cleaning up.
30 days, puzzle, no table.
He's not bitter or anything.
No, not at all. This right here is why we ended up choosing this Airbnb. It is a huge backyard that's completely enclosed, and this has just been so much fun to throw the toy for Roxy. They can go to the bathroom. It was kind of very relaxing being with the dogs in the space with a backyard like this.
Well, Sunny is displaying what they did this entire time. They waited at the storm door, or they waited at these windows to bark at everyone else that was walking by.
We got a nice little hallway. We got a little bathroom in here. It's a bathroom. It's great. We got 2 bedrooms. This was the guest bedroom.
This is where our friends stayed. They stayed with us pretty much 50% of the time that we were here. And this is a pretty decent sized bedroom. There's a closet in there.
Then this is the master bedroom.
You're not supposed to say master.
Primary bedroom, not master bedroom. And it had a lot of great natural lighting here. It was very cozy. It was very big, enough to hold both the dogs' crates over here.
Good for filming.
Good for filming. Nice closet. And it was really cool because it came with the TV that we'd watch our show Outlander on every single night.
Please tell us if you're watching Outlander. We are absolutely obsessed with it. Okay, and the budget tip that we found out by starting this Airbnb nomad life is that if you book an Airbnb for 30 days or more, they give you a big discount because they're obviously probably prioritizing longer term stays. We didn't want short term stays because we really want to experience the towns we're in and decide if it's the right choice. I will say that this Airbnb is in North Charleston, which has a bit of a reputation. Our intention with staying in Airbnbs is to stay in the areas we could afford, not where we could vacation. So it was really important to us to stay here. I'm really happy that we stayed in this area to know what we do and don't want. But this Airbnb, by booking for over 30 days, we saved $900. So now back to past Sam and Kelly. There are 3 towns in the country so far that we're really considering, but we've kind of been narrowing it down along the past like 6 months just with research, with doing small mini trips to different places. But we started out 2025 in Charleston, South Carolina. It hits a lot of the boxes that we like so far and that we really want to start a community in. It's near a major airport. It's near a ton of beaches because living coastal is something that we have always really wanted, and it also is affordable. I know that there's people that will say Charleston is not affordable anymore, etc., but compared to wanting to live coastal in Southern California, which is just not even in the realm of possibility for people with our budgets, living coastal across the country on the East Coast is possible in certain towns in our budget. It also has a smaller town feel while having bigger town attractions. And also what's really cool is Charleston is having a lot of transplants here. If we were to choose Charleston, we know that we can meet other people that can relate to us. This is also a similar town to another town that we're considering, but that's why we chose Charleston first. And
I don't know if I want to leave.
I don't know if I want to leave either. And every town that we're going to, we are house hunting. We have been house hunting a ton in Charleston.
Been checking out different districts. We've been looking at areas that we didn't think we could afford that we actually might be able to. We've been looking at at some big homes, some tiny homes, mega renovations, cheap homes, a little expensive, all of them, and it's been really fun. And we actually have been showing them on our Instagram at Sam and Kelly's Van and on TikTok if you guys want to check that out and get a more real feel for us in real time.
And in those videos on Instagram and TikTok and things like that, we do share what our budget is if you want to go check those out. Because I know it's a little bit smaller than a lot of people, but I'm really proud of what we've been able to do and what we've been able to save up until this point. And who knows what's going to happen. We are people that are very close to our friends and family that are on the West Coast, but we have really considered our 20s and who knows how much longer our 30s as the possibilities are endless. Like that's been kind of our mindset, is we can move somewhere and love it for a little bit and then change our mind and move somewhere else, do van life, bus life, home renovations. Like that's kind of just our style. We never want to do the same thing for too long. Just everything is an option. So we're being super open-minded while also knowing that ultimately we really are craving a little bit more of stability and being able to just like see people and make a community that we don't always have to chase or drive to the next spot to, or coordinate schedules months away that maybe we'll be passing the same places. Like we've made some of our best friends on the road, two of whom actually live here in South Carolina, which is a selling factor, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, our main goal is to keep moving, keep shaking things up, keep trying new things, and this Airbnb nomad life to house life to renovations, like all of that is just part of the adventure. When you realize that you can step out of your comfort zone and do something completely new and completely crazy and you survive it, and not only survive it, but you have an amazing time, you're like, well, let's keep this train going. Like, why stop now? And to me, this feels like continuing that rather than, I feel like we'd be a little bit halted if we kept doing the same thing over and over and kept staying on the road. I feel like we wouldn't be like growing as people or as individuals. And I feel like this is a great opportunity to just continue our growth and trying new things. We always say we have a policy in our relationship that we don't commit to anything except for each other and our dogs, that everything can be temporary if we want it to be. We allow each other to try new things, change our mind, and I think that we will probably, hopefully, always be like that.
We're gonna always be like that. We always say it's never that serious.
It's never that serious. Anytime we start getting really stressed about a big decision we're making, we're like, ultimately, it's not that serious. It's really not.
No, do what you want.
Because you can change your mind.
Look at us. We wanted to do a van. We did a van. We changed our mind. We did a bus. We've now changed our mind again, and now we're trying to find a home. Go on.
I feel like this is about as serious as I can be for 10 minutes.
We were originally going to be in Charleston just for a couple weeks. Now that we've extended our time because we're having such a good time here, we're so excited to pick up the camera, film some stuff, and we cannot wait to share. We can't wait to share with you all what we're going to do. It's going to be really exciting.
Thanks so much for watching. We can't wait to see you in the next video.
Love y'all.
Bye.